Hello, so one of my favorite genres is isometric, and one of my favorite games in the recent years was The Last Stand Aftermath, which was an amazing game that suddenly came out of nowhere and then nothing happened with the game anymore. So this is going to be something similar, well, except it's not going to be a modern game with zombies. It's going to be, a little more fantastical, not really medieval, more like Renaissance, cowboy era. Depends on how you view things. Also, thank you developers for sending me a key to the demo. I'm looking at this starting page over here and you can see something really interesting, or the lack of certain characters. You can see the lack of certain characters and you can see the inclusion of characters that don't see anymore in video games. Okay, that's a big plus for me. Yeah, a bit boring, but I cannot believe this has become a big thing you notice when you're playing a game and you're looking at the first screen of a game and you accidentally think, oh, this is new. Forest. But this is just a demo. I think the game will be released in March 2026. I don't think it's a early access list. This looks amazing already. You can protect yourself from the night. I love it already. Also, well, I guess it's like a little bit like No Rest for the Wicked as well. Yeah, kind of like the wonky and janky animations are more like No Rest for the Wicked. Ancient Seals. With the forest. weapon. And we have to keep the sting knife from the storage, okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a rougher situation, but I think they'll clean all of this up, and even if they don't clean it up, the graphics are amazing. This is just... it's decent as it is. Let's place all of these things there. So how does it work when you... oh. That's kind of interesting. The harvest plans to get fruits and animals for their meat. Let's craft an axe. This is already too interesting for me. I need 4 of those, which I think I don't have anymore. I guess so the goal of the game is to find the seals. Okay. Looks like we are losing max stamina as well. Yeah, so this is why I said it reminds me of that game. It's a big berry. It looks so juicy and delicious. Then you also have the cranberries. Oh, you can also cut down the trees. Well, this is already pretty amazing. Sorry, I'm going super slow. This is usually how I like to play the game anyway. Notice that... okay. Let's go to the lower right, if that's the case. Okay, the map is nice, kind of nice. I have a feeling I should sleep. I should have a kind of a map. Then we have to drop down. I'm also trying to carefully get all of the resources, so I'm getting slower. Got a dead guy. End of the martyr. I don't want to sound, you know, too obvious, but if we need a shovel. If we find a pen that says it increases our faith, that means we'll encounter some unholy creatures, right? What if I hide behind... This reminds me a lot of Don't Starve mixed with No Rest for the Wicked mixed with Last Stand Aftermath. King Serb, that's different. I hear some flies. I think I hear some flies. Initially, I wanted to only play 10 minutes. Well, I mean 20 minutes of this, and 10 minutes would be exploring the map. But I think I'll play a little more. Don't do that, game. I don't want to hear that. I hear sniffing sounds. I don't want sniffing sounds. I think we can go back and deposit all of this cool stuff. Ring. Eh, they only mention abominations. Okay, it really reminds me a lot more of... Well, I guess I shouldn't compare game to other games because this one is pretty unique. But still, this is kind of amazing. Items have been stored. Well, that was... I wanted to say I'll waste time doing inventory. Cool, I like it too much. Why do I like this game so much? I don't know. One thing I don't like is the invisible walls. Did you see that? An invisible wall. How are you supposed to hunt the rabbits? Barely see them. Just stop doing that because I'm probably wasting daylight. Okay, apparently it's much harder to hunt. Than I thought. Ah. Dinner is served. What am I doing? Yikes. I'm afraid because this looks like one of those horror games where you'll see a screaming face or something attack you. Yeah, I guess we watched too many of those videos. We can even recover the arrow. Where did my other arrow go? This is amazing, I like it a lot. I guess we have a few enemies on the maps and then you just have the darkness. Yeah, I can already see the shadows moving whenever I miss. Yeah, so definitely don't miss, I guess. I think we have enough trees to make a cabin in the woods. I was about to say this is going to cost me a lot of durability, and then it broke, and my stomach sending me a message. Nah, we do this. No, let's go back home and eat. What's that noise? What's that noise? Is the... Am I dying or is it telling me to go back to camp as fast as possible? Glimmering Glade sounds like a place you'd have food. Okay, changed my mind. We're not going to go during the night. It was horrible. It rolled at me. Oh, it also... Okay, let's try the other map. If we cannot go there, we'll try the other map. One of them has got to have some food in the beginning. Oh, so you have a lot of resources you can collect if you have the appropriate tool. Okay, this is actually the best kind of complexity. That's a big backpack. Are the arrows sticking out just because I have arrows? I think so. I guess he's bugged. Note to self. Don't try to kill them. They are very hard to kill. I guess I could have used... Wait a minute. Tell me you have some biscuits, some nice biscuits. Oh wow, I barely got any of my arrows back. Rocks. This thick skull broke my arrows. It's definitely one of the games I would really like to play a lot more. I think, yeah, I'll do more episodes of this because this is probably the most interesting game I have to play right now. I guess we're just super hungry. I think we don't need to wait for the entire animation. That's above? How do you get up there? That's a boat, okay. I guess I should have dodged that. Oh yeah, much easier to kill them in melee. Mister, I'm just a hungry... Well, no, let's not tell them. Ooh, that looks so nice. Okay, that looks disgusting, but you know, looks kind of interesting. Mister, let me eat in peace. I'm not what you think I am. I'm worse. Okay, he almost killed me. Oh, rusty coin. So he does have some money. This is amazing. Why didn't... Well, I guess I knew about the game, and as soon as I saw it, I put it on my wish list. Rocks. No. The fishing rod. Well, I'll not say if the game is balanced or not. I think I just made mistakes in the beginning and I shouldn't sleep unless I really need. Now I feel like I'm behind my food schedule, plus I didn't hunt enough rabbits. I need also pickaxe to mine, okay. Of benediction, the alcohol. And that's a skeleton. Okay, so much for this map. I like it a lot. Okay, if I keep saying I like the game a lot more, I'll probably like it even more. Is there a quick way to do? Yeah, that works. Okay. So quality of life is also present in the game. So even this demo version of the game has a lot of interesting mechanics and tools. Okay, the only thing I cannot do is fight. Berry. Should I always eat? Nah. Fine. I was going to say, should you always eat at the end of the food cycle? But it's not my fault. I was doing so well. I guess you don't... Okay, I see some issues with the game, but again, they're just small issues. They could be easily be repaired. I like those sounds. Okay, I'll just wait until I almost hit 0 because looks like I can maybe trick the system like this. This game, invisible walls are the worst fun. No, eat that because you need a few seconds to eat it anyway. Yeah, luckily the doomsday clock disappears as soon as you eat it. You don't have to go through the whole animation. I have a feeling I should just take one day to solve the food issue. Yeah, let's finish this part of the quest. What is that? And then I'll end the video. Oh, rabbits, I don't think they saw me. Yeah, they... What about the noises? This is not hard, but... You'll just get impatient like I'm getting right now. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. You'll do this a lot of times because press F and the mouse is automatically put over there. Looks like a human killed that human. Go figure. Also appearing to lose a lot of faith. I'm not sure what to say about that. Not picking up the arrows because they're important or anything, but they're just... So time I will not have to spend crafting. Oh. Why did it get so dark so fast? Game, no! I'm hurrying! Dude! Chill! Okay, so what can we do during the night? Nothing. And now we just have to find the seal. Yeah, this is great, I love it. Tainted forest. Well, the tainted forest has the biggest amount of food. Look at that body of the... I'm just cutting trees over here, game. That's what's in that pile over there, or in that little pit. What? Okay. Oh, it's getting smaller, so you have to... That. What did you get? Okay, so that's... This can be processed, whatever that means. Why? No, I lost the arrow. I had to take the shot. Oh, that's new. Okay, so I'm not commentating too much, I'm just enjoying the game, and this is rare for me that I don't comment and I'm enjoying the game. Well, that was interesting. So yeah, I guess I kind of messed up the entire line. I will probably replay all of this off camera and then I'll come back to the game and play it from... Well, I guess from a decent part. But definitely you should probably kill the wolf first. Killing the villagers didn't serve any purpose apparently. I guess you just respawned before you went to that side of the forest. I really wish we had numbers instead of bars. Because what you understand from a bar, it might be 20%, it might be 15%, it might be 10%, but if it's a number then it's much more clear. Yeah, other than that I have no other complaints about the game. It's perfect and it's exactly what I wanted to play, an isometric survival exploration game with actual progression. It's kind of like a mixture of Stone Shard and so many other games. I like that the couch is huge. You sleep like a king in this thing. And all of the proportions are more or less realistic. I mean, this is probably bigger than some apartments these days. But they are more or less accurate. Well, I guess everything is much bigger than us, but it's okay. It just adds more atmosphere to the game. It's kind of realistic. I like the graphic. Okay, we'll do more episodes of this. Bye bye.